Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
One sunny afternoon, Tom the cat was up to his usual antics, plotting to catch Jerry the mouse. He carefully set a trap with a big piece of cheese, hoping Jerry wouldn't notice. But as always, Jerry was one step ahead. He tiptoed around the trap, using a small stick to knock the cheese out safely, leaving Tom frustrated. Just as Tom was about to come up with a new plan, he heard a loud, terrifying bark from the garden. Peeking outside, Tom's eyes widened as he saw Butch, the neighborhood's biggest and meanest dog, storming into the yard. Butch was furious because someone had accidentally spilled water on his fur while he was napping. He had come to Tom's house thinking Tom was the culprit. Tom's heart raced. He tried to sneak away, but Butch spotted him and began chasing him around the garden. Tom zigzagged through the bushes, jumping over flower pots and skidding under a bench. But Butch was relentless, gaining ground with every step. From his hiding spot in the house, Jerry watched the chaos unfold. At first, he giggled, enjoying the sight of Tom being chased for once. But then he noticed the fear in Tom's eyes and realized that this time, Tom was genuinely in trouble. Despite their endless rivalry, Jerry felt a strange sense of responsibility. After all, he couldn't just let Tom get caught, could he? With a spark of bravery, Jerry dashed upstairs to the attic, where he kept his collection of knickknacks and old toys. He rummaged through boxes, pulling out a rubber ball, some string, and a tiny bell. With a quick plan in mind, he tied the string to the ball and attached the bell to the end. He ran outside, climbing onto a low branch above Butch. With all his might, Jerry swung the ball, aiming it right at Butch's back. The ball hit its mark, and the bell jingled loudly. Startled, Butch turned around, confused by the sudden noise and the mysterious object bouncing around him. Taking advantage of the distraction, Tom quickly climbed a nearby tree. He watched in amazement as Jerry swung from the branch like a little acrobat, dropping down and darting around Butch's legs, tying the string around them in a knot. Butch tried to move, but he stumbled and fell, getting tangled in the string. Seeing his chance, Jerry grabbed a nearby stick and, using all his strength, launched the ball far across the yard. Butch, still a dog at heart, couldn't resist. He broke free from the string and dashed after the bouncing ball, his anger forgotten for the moment. Tom, still perched in the tree, finally took a deep breath. He looked down at Jerry, who was dusting himself off with a triumphant grin. Tom couldn't believe it. Jerry, his rival, had saved him. As Butch disappeared into the distance, chasing the ball, Tom slowly climbed down from the tree. He approached Jerry cautiously, still unsure of what to make of this unexpected act of kindness. "Why did you help me?" Tom asked, genuinely curious. Jerry shrugged and smiled. "Well, it's no fun if you're not around to chase me. Besides, we might be enemies, but we're also neighbors, and neighbors look out for each other." Tom chuckled, and for the first time, he saw Jerry not just as a mischievous mouse, but as someone clever and brave. "Thanks," Tom said, extending his paw. Jerry shook it with his tiny hand, and they shared a rare moment of understanding. For the rest of the day, there was an unspoken truce between them. Instead of chasing and pranking each other, they played games in the garden, even sharing the piece of cheese that started the whole day's adventure.
Let it, let it, let it, let it, let it, let it hang.